Sarah Wong is one of more than 3 million Australians who take antidepressants.
I suddenly didn't feel anxious 24 hours a day. I could leave the house without freaking out. It really gave me my life back.
The use of antidepressants has more than doubled in Australia over the past 20 years, and we now have the second highest per capita usage in the OECD. But when people like Sarah try to wean off their medication, it's often a struggle.
It's been 4 years of trying to taper off, and that process in itself has been, it's been challenging.
Withdrawal symptoms occur to at least half of people who try to stop their antidepressant.
Training psychiatrist and researcher Mark Horowitz was first prescribed antidepressants in his early 20s and studied them for his PhD. But when he tried to wean off them himself, he was shocked.
Not being able to sleep, having panic attacks, symptoms that I'd never experienced before.
So he began researching how to safely come off the drugs.
The slower you come off an antidepressant, the less intolerable the experience is likely to be.
2 years ago, the UK changed its official guidelines to recommend people come off antidepressants over months or even longer. But in Australia, it's just weeks.
We considered some of the recommendations. We actually think the evidence supporting that requirement, except in very unusual cases, isn't strong, and that most people can be tapered over a shorter period.
While many go to psychiatrists for help, GPs actually prescribe more than 80% of antidepressants in Australia. But in order to support their patients properly, GPs say they need funding for longer mental health consultations. For Sarah Wong, getting a new, more supportive GP made all the difference. She's now on the minimum dose. Zala Charismal, ABC News.